Okay, friends. So today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different. Well, not different, but kind of like going back, going to the past, so to speak. I want to talk to you about my passion for Dapper men's style, how it began, how it evolved, and how it's been a part of my life for so many years. And I think it's going to be something that is going to be a part of my life until the day I die. So let me get started because I'm just going to be talking freely about my story, my personal story. And maybe some of you will find some similarities in your style and your passion for it, for suits, for dapper style. I guess I overuse the word dapper sometimes. I don't know. That's the word that comes to mind. But it all started, I can remember, I was very young. Like, I cannot even remember how old I was. I was just a little kid. And, watching movies and watching photographs, and I was looking at these men so well put together, wearing a suit and a tie. They look so elegant, so confident, so maybe powerful would be a word that I can also use. They just stood out from the rest, and especially because, well, when I was younger, and I guess this is the case for many of you as well, the regular clothing was already very casual. It was jeans, it was t-shirt, it was, casual clothing. But when I was looking at those, and I can remember like watching James Bond, I think it was Pierce Brosnan, and wearing those suits and fighting the evil guys, and you know he was getting all the ladies and all of that. I was thinking, I just couldn't help but think, wow, like that's where I want to be. One of these days when I grow old, I'm going to dress like that. I'm going to be wearing suits. I'll have a wardrobe full of suits and shirts and all the ties that I want to have, and a huge suit collection and shoes and all those things. And I thought to myself, that's where I want to be. That's how I want to be when I grow old. And that's, I would say, how it all began. It was admiration. And, then I was looking at, I remember looking at videos, old videos from, I don't know, the 30s, 40s, 50s of the 20th century. 20th century, right? Yeah, 20th century. And thinking, I admire those men, but I also felt so jealous because you could see that everyone was so well dressed. Even though the ladies were wearing these beautiful dresses, the men were wearing these amazing suits, and I was feeling very jealous. Like, oh, why couldn't I have been born in that era? Like, it's not right that I was born in the 80s. I should have been born in the 30s or the 20s because just the fashion, the way men used to dress, I just admired it so much. And I also felt, like I said, jealous. I felt really jealous. But I'll tell you, I always told myself, I can do it. Eventually, I can do it. Like, why not? If I like it, and if I have the means. Sorry, that's the cat. Say hi. If I have the means, I'm just going to do it. And I even thought about, okay, maybe I should study law or something that will justify that I will be wearing a suit. But I didn't. I didn't have to go to law school for this. But it was just a passion that was born when I was very young, and it got stronger when I was a teenager. Even as a teenager, I used to be very, very casual in that sense. The t-shirt, the jeans, all of that, super, super casual. But it was always inside of me, like, oh man, one of these days, eventually, in the future, someday in the future, some year in the future, I will embrace my passion for suits and go for it, which eventually I did, as you can probably tell by now. And it was such a big passion that I decided to share with a lot of people. Eventually, I also decided, I'm going to try to inspire other men to dress better, to embrace a more elegant way of presenting themselves. And it's not like I'm in a suit every single day at all times. You guys know that's not the case. And perhaps it's never going to, it would be nice, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. But there's always room to elevate your style to be a little bit more elegant, embrace or bring into the present that elegance of the past. And I guess this video was meant to be of how my passion started, but I guess it's also a little bit about the future, right? About how I have come to a point where I feel comfortable and confident and motivated to inspire other men out there, young men, older men, whoever, to go after that passion, or if you have that interest of dressing better, of elevating your personal style. I guess that's the future. That's the future that I have. That's the future that I want to have, honestly. And I'm very motivated to be not that person, but one of those persons out there in the digital world that are inspiring other men to dress better, to improve themselves, to become the man that they can be, the best man that they can be. So I don't know, I'm feeling happy right now. I'm feeling happy about myself and about this growth and this change and this process of finding this passion as a young man, as a young kid, going deeper into it as a teenager, and now as an adult. I can be one of those persons that can make the world a more elegant place. Like they say, be the change that you want to see, or something like that. So I'm being the change that I want to see, and I want to see that change in other men and inspire other men to, there's beauty in elegance, there's confidence in elegance, there's power in being an elegant man, as James Bond taught me so many years ago. All right, this was just a quick video about this journey. Maybe some of you have been through something similar, and I would actually honestly be very interested in knowing about your personal journey, in your style, in your Dapper style. It could be any other style, but if it's a suit and tie type of style, that would be better, honestly. But yeah, just let me know how your journey has been, if you have been through any struggles with it, if there's anything I can do to motivate you to embrace it, to make it a part of your life and your personal growth. Let me know. Okay, leave a comment if you are enjoying these videos. Subscribe, that would be nice. If you have any topics that you would like me to talk about in these videos, also let me know. I would appreciate it. But for now, that's all. Stay dapper. See ya.